What's going on, YouTube? Centex Collector here with another review. This time for Operation Monster Force. Got this from Big Bad Toy Store. These are finally rolling in. This is the Sleepwalker, Aerial Assault Trooper. And I have like 3 other Sleepwalkers because they remind me of figures that can fit in with Red Shadows under Black Majors. Rain, and we'll look into that some more. Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. So we got Fresh Monkey Fiction is making these with Big Bad Workshop. And then there we go with the figure in the box. And then you got like your comic panel here. This says Season 2. And I got some more of these we'll be reviewing over the next few days or weeks. And like I said, I really do enjoy these boxes. These boxes now have a magnetic here, so you can hear instead of the Velcro. So that's better if you're inbox collector. I am not. I rip all these bad boys out so I can review them for you guys. So here's a little insert. Cool little like Doctor Strange mystical looking insert there. Almost like Stranger Things, unless they put that in backwards. But anyway, upside down. So we've got a display stand in the baggie, accessories in the baggie. Here's the figure in the plastic. Go ahead and crack them up. Alright, so here is the figure himself. So I'm gonna keep this head on them. Like I said, here's these are basically black or red shadows. Black Major has this on his cap, so these guys fall under red shadows. So it's cool how they can make these G.I. Joe related. So, and I've got like 3 other Sleepwalkers. But basically they wear these masks. They pump out a lot of like gases or whatnot. That's why they're called Sleepwalkers. So this one was interesting. Like I said, I'm in it for the way they mix in G.I. Joe and Red Shadow's Cobra and whatnot. So I don't care about the monster aspect of it. So here's a werewolf head with a neck. So I won't be using this, but and they also gave you hands as well. So there's 2 sets of werewolf hands, like open hands and holding hands. So you got 2 sets of werewolf hands with the werewolf heads. That's cool. So that'll all go up on my eBay store. And then they gave you 3 sets of regular hands. So it's probably going to be, typically, yeah, it's going to be your, I've noticed the trend here is set of fists, and then you got a set of open hands, and you got a set of like, I don't know, we call these like C hands or something. These will all go on my eBay store as well because I just like to keep, you know, the trigger finger hands. Got the display stand here. This one says Sleepwalker, Aerial Assault. These are cool display stands with a little grave, but I don't use these. I have ones that are they're unified across all my shelves. Now the weapons, I'm not a big fan of either. This one's kind of cool though, but they have like this steampunk feel, or like a retro, like World War II, like Nazi Hitler type, Nazi Germany type feel to them. So, but this one's actually pretty cool. It's kind of like a steampunk M16 looking thing. So you got that, and then again the plastic. It feels cheapy chunga. We've got like a steampunk mindbender looking scientific pistol looking thing there. And so he's got this backpack. He's got 2 hoses. So he's got 2 long hoses and 2 short hoses. So you've got 2 ports here. He's got a port on the back of his head. So I'm not sure where the other ports. That's why I was kind of looking at his weapon to see if there was a plug-in for... Okay, so here's a port there. And... yeah, nothing there. So you got a port here, so maybe you do... But you have 4 hoses. I don't know, I guess you could choose if you want to do long hoses or short hoses. But basically you would have backpack here. And you've got short port there. Maybe. But you get the idea. So basically you would plug one hose from the backpack to his head, and then the other hose from here to this weapon there. But I'm not a big fan of all those hoses. I do like the figure itself, like I said, it gives you that red shadows, Black Major Army feel, and he's got blast effects. This one, he's got different blast effects. He's got normally they do 3, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. He's got the smoke as usual, and he's got like these lightning looking ones. I guess they're supposed to be like gas or smoke or something. So he's got more blast effects. So here's the other Sleepwalkers. This one's the Crimson Moon, or Red Shadows, basically, right? So you got your Crimson Moon. Forgot what this one was called, but he's all blacked out. And this one, I want to say he was like heavy artillery. And then these heads are from the laser troopers. I was hoping they would give him another one for him. But I guess you could... But you see, well, they did change it up here. But I kind of wish I had one like this. Maybe this one or that one. But you can see these 3 are pretty much repaints. And this one probably is... They changed this one up a little bit. I can see here, like that belt is similar, but they added this long trench coat. Gives them kind of like the Red Skull vibe. And then the boots are the same. The legs appear to be the same. They just gave him this trench coat. It's like a rubber type material. And then you see they got his armband doesn't want to stay though. Here we go. Got the armband. And they gave him, so this one they gave him like, oh no, so it's got the same there, just painted. There, same hands, same arms. You can see he's got the trench coats. Or is that? Oh, that's interesting. That just fell out. I didn't know that could fall out. Huh. I was trying to see. Okay, so it looks like the trench coat. So it actually is probably the same. I can't tell if like this is, but this top part looks the same. They gave him a different, like the belt looks the same, but looks like they've added, okay, yeah, the belt is slightly different here. And they gave him this harness chest piece. This knife doesn't come out. Would have been cool if it would have been a removable knife. But yes, they gave him this harness. Obviously, totally different head sculpt. I mean, I guess it's aerial assault, so maybe he's supposed to be in the air somehow, some way. So maybe this is actually a flying contraption to put him in the air. So that's why he's got this. I wish they would have gave him one of these, this alternate head as well. That would have been cool. But yeah, it looks like he's pretty much a repaint. They just gave him this trench coat piece here. That different, his head sculpt different. Obviously threw in the wolf stuff. But yeah, I like these little figures. Almost like you can make him like the leader of this particular group. But these are all Sleepwalkers. Like I said, this one's like Heavy Artillery. This one's Crimson Moon. And I forgot what that one was called. But yeah, I'm digging these Monster Force, man. So there we go. There are, well, aerial. This is the aerial assault Sleepwalker, but here's all the Sleepwalkers. But cool figures. If you don't like repaints, then, you know, ditch it. But I think he's pretty cool, and he's kind of unique to the other ones. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. JJ out.